I'm at a place that I haven't been since I was probably 21. Today, I'm headed off on an adventure, the adventure of a lifetime. And every person's life ends the same way. It is only the details of how they lived and how they died that distinguish one person from another. Excuse me. Wow. The purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience, said Eleanor Roosevelt. That first one I read was Ernest Hemingway. People don't take trips. Trips take people, said John Steinbeck. Only those who risk going too far can possibly find out how far they can go, said T.S. Eliot. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. You are not the mountains are in you, said John Muir. I've realized that at the top of the mountain, there is another mountain, Andrew Garfield. So guys, I am headed out. I just wanted to let you know and come here and thank all of you, Strings Attached fans, friends, people that I love out there, that I'll be headed out for a maximum of 3 weeks, and I'll be back in Austin for an important event, and most likely I'll be going back out after that. I am going out to mainly write new music, focus on writing new music in beautiful, gorgeous, panoramic, natural spots all over New Mexico and Colorado, make new friends, meet with old friends, and find myself again. After 30 years of child raising, and I'm taking a break. I've set this up. I've spent almost 2 years getting up to this moment, and I'm super excited because I am leaving tonight alone on the road after I go to a beautiful potluck and celebrate birthday with somebody and my daughter. I'm headed on the road. I'm going to stay at a historic bed and breakfast in Brady, Texas. I want to take the back roads. I want to explore and meet people, let things happen spontaneously. I have my morning meditation about it, about manifesting beautiful experiences that I can't even imagine. But I'll be in New Mexico, I'll be in Colorado, and I'm thrilled and excited that I'll be sharing as much of this with you. If you want to follow me, click the bell button or the follow button or whatnot. If you're not on my email list, that's at StringsAttached.org. But I'm going to be making new videos of new music in these stunning areas, mountain ranges, springs, forests. I know there's a place that was carved out of the desert north of Santa Fe by one man over the course of something like 30 years. I'd love to visit there. I can't remember what it's called. If any of you want to turn me on to somebody that I could stay with on the trip, like a guest room to help save me money, if you know of places that would be great with natural amphitheaters where I can play the viola, violin, guitar, make comments below or send me an email at will@willtaylor.com. I'm looking for places to stay anywhere all over New Mexico or Colorado, but I'll mainly be in Santa Fe for the first week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So what am I doing? I'm writing new music and studying new places, taking photographs and video. Going to share all of that with you. New albums are going to come from this. Number 2, finding myself again, finding out who Will Taylor is, making new friends. That's the basis of it, right? And I'll be leaving tonight. There was one other thing. It just disappeared from my mind, so it must not be that important. But that's the basis for it. Oh, I'm sharing with you all of this. And if you want to be a part of this, if you want to be part of my inspiration, then you can become a patron, patreon.com/Will Taylor, or you can send a donation to me with my email, improv.will@gmail.com. And I'm going to try to keep low tech, but I'm going to try to do 1 video a day. Really going to try to go deep with turning the cell phone off. But again, I'll be capturing all of this and sharing it with you later. And I'll be sharing all of it with my patrons, including the new albums that come from this, the new music. And it will only be available to my patrons. I'll be sharing little samples to everybody that follows me and loves what I do. But for $5 a month, you can become a patron and get all this new content that I'm going to be creating that'll be inspirational. But I'm looking forward to spreading the word of music, the love of music and connection beyond just, making a living. I want to find people that want to connect for the love of art, love of music, the love of nature. I remember the other thing I was going to mention. I am taking Strings in the Woods, and I'm going to do some Strings in the Woods events in Santa Fe. Find a good spot there. If anybody knows a great spot to do it, a park or a place to hike where I can play the fiddle and do my meditations, I'm going to be doing Strings in the Woods in Santa Fe. But in any case, if you want to be a part of this and support this, patreon.com/Will Taylor. Or if you want to make a one-time donation, PayPal, improv.will@gmail.com. Or if you want to make another donation through Venmo, it's StringsAttached for Venmo. But again, I'll be sharing all of the content with my patrons on a probably weekly basis, but I'll be doing videos every morning, just sharing my thoughts, sharing where I am, so you can come along for the adventure. Let me know where you think I should go. Who should I visit? Who should I meet? I've got a friend who's lining me up with a jazz pianist named Art Land in Boulder that I haven't heard from yet, but I'm excited about that because he made music on a label that I fell in love with as a kid. It's the ECM label. Manfred Escher, Pat Metheny, who's probably my all-time favorite musician of all time, started out on ECM with Bright Size Life and American Garage. Remember those albums? So Art Land lives in Boulder. I'm looking forward to meeting him, possibly jamming with him. Looking forward to meeting musicians I don't even know and jamming with musicians I don't even know. So I'm so excited. I feel a little fear in my body, but I'm prepared. I'm resourced. I'm going really simply. I'm going to share with you what I'm going to be eating. I'm going to just eat 2 meals a day. I'm doing my fasting regimen of pretty much eating in a 6 to 8 hour window. So it's going to make eating on the road simple. So I'm going to have beans, black beans, garbanzos, avocados, nuts, greens, fruit. Not going to really eat anywhere out unless I absolutely have to. I'm off coffee. I'm excited because it's been about 5 years since I've done anything like this, completely on my own and alone, and it feels like a restart. It feels like a reset of my life, and I'm excited for the challenges and thrilled for the adventures about what may be coming my way. And I hope to inspire all of you. Like, really, my goal with always coming online is to inspire you, to let you into my life a little bit. Maybe you'll come enjoy my music and become a supporter of what I do. But mostly just to share and to inspire you to lead and just make a choice to make a choice for yourself, to enjoy life and live the simplest, most minimalist life you can. Because what are we here to do anyway? Is to love others and have experiences. We can't take any of this stuff with us, right? In the end, like this house. I don't own this house. So I just want to inspire everybody to do it, that you can do it. We made it to the other side of the pandemic, right? I survived. Most of my friends and family survived. I'm excited to seeing friends and family on this trip. I'm excited about bringing new art into being and sharing it with you. And I want you on board, whether you donate or not. Make comments, share my videos. I'm excited. We are going to make some art and we're going to share it here. I've got some great cameras. I'm bringing my viola, my violin, my guitar. I'm bringing my portable recording studio. I'm bringing a fantastic microphone. I've got a power inverter so I can go out to locations that don't have power and be able to, capture. And if I need to recharge my batteries, I can do that. I have about 5 more hours and then I'm done with errands or packing up. Then I'm going to a potluck and then I'm hitting the road when it's cool. Any questions? So glad to share this with you and glad that we'll have this connection. But I may be, by the way, if you're wondering, you may not see me for the first week because I'm just going to have my phone for emergency use. Again, we'll be capturing everything. But unless I get drawn in by the addictive quality of this, the plan is to be offline for the first week and then come up for air sometime at the beginning of next week. Love all of you, and I would love your support, your thoughts, your prayers, your suggestions of where to go, where to explore, where to record music. And I, of course, would even just love it if you would donate. Donate to, in the description, there's information about ways you can donate. But really, the best way is to become a patron. Patreon.com/Will Taylor, $5 a month. And, you know, I'm going back to my childhood dreams. I don't pay child support anymore. I've got my life down to a minimum. Karen is off until the end of September in Wisconsin doing a theater project. I'm going to join her later in September, but I have the next 3 months to know what it feels like to be a kid again, and not have that pressure of having to make a living. Would you like to see me explore that? I want you to explore that. You can get there. It takes some discipline, but you can get there. So I'm going back to my childhood. I'm following curiosity, following joy. I'm following my fears, and I'm seeing where they're going to take me, to the other side of joy, to the other side of fear. That's all I have to say, and I'll see you guys sometime next week when I upload my first video. Okay, keep in touch. StringsAttached.org if you're not on the email list. Yes, no coffee. What's Virgil saying? Santa Fe is 3 hours east. I want to come visit you, Virgil. Virgil is one of my followers on Friends Attached. Connie Kirk, thanks for watching. Helen, thanks for watching. I'd love to come visit you if you'd like me to come, Virgil. I'd love to see your ranch. I'd love to play music and go for a walk and sleep out under the stars. But the weather's great there. All right. So let me know. I end with, please let me know if you know anybody that you want to hook up with me. I'd be glad to sing for my supper, play for my supper. If you know any musicians I should hook up with to play music, if you know any places I should do house concerts, I'm all ears. 512-589-8749. Let's do this. And everybody have a great week. I love you so much. Take care.